I'm John Weavers. We're in southwest Scotland. We're in a place near Waterbeck called High Stanley's Farm. We have about 700 acres. We have about 145 suckler cows and 700 plus ewes and 150 ewe hogs, which they get the chance of the top. We get quite a lot of rain. I don't know exactly how much, but this last few years we've been above average rainfall. A lot of this, where we are just now standing here, this is all reclaimed hill land, which was reclaimed back in the late 1980s. We reclaimed a lot of land.
How does the type of soil here affect the way that you run your stock?
I suppose we've got quite a short grazing season compared to maybe a lot of folk. It's all right in the dry year, but you know, the cows are probably not out until at least the beginning of May, maybe sometimes the middle of May before they get out.
Does the type of land leave the cattle and the sheep short of any particular trace elements?
On this particular farm, yes, I would imagine it does.
How does that present itself?
We were getting stillbirths in calves. I found out it was the lack of iodine.
How did you find that out?
By getting calves post-mortem and working with the vets to see what could be done. We came up with the idea of bolusing them with an iodine and selenium.
And what about the position regarding stillbirths?
We didn't have any this year where it affected them, the iodine. I think we still had maybe a stillbirth, but it wasn't due to iodine deficiency or selenium deficiency.
And in terms of profitability of the farm, that must make a huge difference.
Well, I can see it is going to. I think the cows this year are coming to the bull a lot quicker, because in the past we've had a lot of stragglers, you know, calving's been lasting too long.
And we're standing here in a field of your cattle now, and they're looking really well.
Yes, we're quite pleased with them this time.
You've got Aberdeen Angus's here with really black coats.
Aberdeen Angus and a Limousin cross and a few Simmental cross.
And as a result of using these boluses on the cattle, and you've seen the results in them, you started using them on the sheep too?
Yes, this year in January it was, we gave them the iodine and selenium bolus, along with the copper bolus that we normally give them for swayback.
Well, perhaps now we can go and have a look at some of those sheep.
Yeah, we can.
I'm Weavers' farm here at High Stanley's in partnership with Dad John. We're on 700 ewes, and after seeing the results with the cattle with using the boluses, we started using them on sheep, and it was amazing the difference this year. The lambs seemed to get up and suck a lot faster, and in fact there'd only be a handful of sheep that were to get a suck this year.
What health problems were you seeing in the flock before you started using the bolus?
Slow lambs and few stillbirths, and very slow lambs really. That was the main thing.
So this year the lambs have been up on their feet and suckling, and you're seeing lots stronger lambs.
Yeah. In fact, if you were lambing a ewe that had twins, the first lamb would be up before he even got the second one lambed, and it was good to see. It was far more enjoyment lambing this time.
Tell me about the breeds that you've got here.
We've got Cheviot mule ewes, and then we put the Texel top onto them and keep the Texel ewe lambs off them as replacements as well. So.
Which bolus do you use on the flock?
It was the Trace Sure SEI and Copinox.
Because of the results that you've seen in the flock, do you have to use less other products on them?
We've not used as much mineral drench this year, and we think they're just doing as well. Probably result in using the boluses. It's still coming through in the stock.
So that's saving you a bit of money.
Yeah. And time without having to dose them. We were doing them every month 2 years ago.
And you give this bolus once to the sheep, and that will last for 6 months.
Yeah, so it's a lot less work.
When do you bolus the ewes?
In January time, halfway through the pregnancy. Just so that it's getting into the ewe system, and it's helping the lambs as well. So the lambs getting a bit use out of it. Even now we can see the lambs thriving far better, and we think it's pretty much down to that.